So, like I said in the episode before this one, we are going to be going through the playoffs, and this does not involve us, so I'm just gonna skip straight through it. Now, I'm not really surprised. Golden State Raptors win in 7. I'm surprised they went that far. Kawhi Leonard, Finals MVP. And so we'll just move straight on to the draft lottery, where we're supposed to have the 4th pick. Celtics get number 14 from Sacramento. I can't believe Sacramento was a fringe playoff team, to be honest. But, Bucks, supposed to have 12. Move into the top 3. The Magic get number 12. Clippers, Hornets, those are pretty good spots. But the Trailblazers at number 9. That's interesting. We might have to go after some of their guys, since they're looking to rebuild. And the Cavaliers, oh man. We get completely screwed by the lottery, and the Wizards have the 6th pick in this year's draft. Mavericks get number 3, and the Bucks get number 2. And so that means Phoenix will get the number 1 pick in the draft for the 2nd year in a row. Watch out for Phoenix in the coming years. We're completely screwed by the lottery, but it's okay. Our owner wants us to get a chief financial officer with the economical badge, which reduces game day expenses by 5%. We go after Robert Mills, offer him what he wants, which is like $493,000, 4 years, which, he's a pretty decent CFO. So we offer him, and then we also go after Justin Powell to be our trainer, because our trainer was pretty bad, especially considering John Wall and Bradley Beal kept getting hurt. So we're looking to upgrade that position for sure, and along with hopefully the CFO we just offered, then our front office should be a little better, therefore making our franchise a little better. Our owner also wants us to lower the staff budget, so we're gonna have to sign some cheaper guys. And the CFO we offered rejected our offer, so we're gonna have to go after somebody else, and they have to have the economic badge, so we go after Jacob Howard, and he signs on a 2-year deal. So we'll have to find another one in 2 years. In the draft, Phoenix Suns take Zion Williamson, the Bucks take RJ Barrett, Mavs take Romeo Langford, the Grizzlies take Javarius Temple. Cam Reddish, the guy our coach wanted us to draft, is taken by the New Orleans Pelicans. So here we see we got Naz Reid, Ronnie Watkins, William Moss. I'm going to go through and kind of look and see. Now, I saw that Enes Kanter is the ceiling for Naz Reid. And he's pretty balanced all around. His three-point shooting is good enough. We can work on that. He's young, so it's not a big a deal. He's got a potential rating of 82. I don't like to base everything solely off of the potential rating, because it's not always true. And this guy, William Moss, really intrigues me. He's got good perimeter defense and rebounding and decent three-point shooting, but his potential isn't great, and so we're looking for somebody who can potentially be not necessarily a star, though at number 6 a star would be great, but just somebody that can be solid for us, because you don't hit on every draft pick. So we don't end up taking William Moss because of his potential. Now, that was kind of based off of the potential rating, but also just based off of some of the other prospects that were there. So we take another look at Naz Reid. I'm really liking him. He's got nice potential. He's got nice defensive attributes, but like I said, everything needs work on Naz Reid. His offense is okay, but his defense is okay as well. He's pretty much a middle-of-the-road prospect at this point, and so I think it's worth the project, especially since we need some youth at the center position. We didn't trade for Nerlens Noel or the guy on the Trailblazers, whose name I've completely forgotten, Yusuf Nurkic. We didn't trade for either one of those guys, so we're looking to get some youth at the center position, and Naz Reid looks pretty decent. He's got decent defensive attributes, and I mean, his offensive and defensive consistency are really low, but like I said, he's only 18 years old, so we've got plenty of time to work on that. He's good inside. He's got a nice shot IQ. His shot 3 is okay. It's a 69, and his actually contested 3-point shot is 73. So We end up taking Naz Reid, if you couldn't tell. And these are the guys we go after in free agency. We bring back Dwayne Dedman, Kelly Oubre Jr., Ba Amute, and we go after and get Al-Farouq Aminu, who is a nice stretch four who can play defense. And later, I find out that Kelly Oubre Jr., I accepted the offer that he was offered from someone else, so we only have him for 1 year, which is stupid. We also go after Raul Neto and Kendrick Perkins, just as some bench players, and player progressions hits us pretty hard. John Wall regresses by 3. His perimeter defense, playmaking, and physicals goes down, as well as mid-range shot. Bradley Beal regresses, and so does Austin Rivers. I mean, it's not a serious regression, but at least Troy Brown Jr. goes up 3. He's serviceable in the shooting department. Everybody else really just regressed, and that's not good. So Kendrick Perkins has become unplayable now. We'll go ahead and go to training camps, and we send Troy Brown Jr. to the perimeter shooting camp, and then we'll send Naz Reid to the big man defense camp because he cannot defend great at this point, especially since his defensive consistency is so low, but his ratings are okay. As you can see, he's got okay low post defense. Well, actually it's pretty bad. But we're gonna work on that in the training, and here's our playbook if you want to take a quick look at it. I went through and edited some because I didn't like the way our last playbook was, so free feel to look at that and maybe try out the plays for yourself. In the next episode, we'll play the season opener and see how things go. Again, there's our new playbook. I'm pretty excited to try it out and get more comfortable